So because of our psychological tendencies, we all have these things. So Hinduism caters for all of our tendencies.
Okay.
You can worship the divinity according to any of these tendencies. Now, if we go deeper, let's say, why do we have Moola Devatas? Why do we have Grama Devatas, Ishta Devatas? Moola Devatas, let's say Lord Shiva, Vishnu, Devi, they are the great gods. They are beyond everything,
Okay.
basically. They encompass the entire gamut of our human experience and even beyond our human experience.
Okay.
So we have that dharma, artha, kama, moksha concept. So people who worship or do sadhana of these deities, it encompasses everything. That path of sannyasi is actually limited for a very, very minute percentage of Hindus. Even though it was marketed to the West that this is that only path. But if you read the Puranas, if you read our Itihasas, ours is a gradual path. So we have certain forms catered for these things. Let's say example, if you are someone who believes a lot in loyalty, in humility, in inner strength, somehow you will have a very strong relation to Hanuman Swamy because he jives with you.
Yeah. Vibes match.
The vibes match, So example, my Ishta Devata is Karuppan Swamy.
Okay.
So he is a form of Bhairava who is a cigar smoking, badass character who doesn't follow the rules. So if you are that kind of anti-authority kind of person since young, you hated authority, you hated...
Kind of a rowdy.
Yeah, kind of a rowdy. That will jive with you. And Moola Devatas are so grand, they do not really care for our little human idiosyncrasies.
Okay, so all the people who are worshipping Shiva and the goddess Devi, they do not care for us?
Okay, example, right? Lord Shiva.
Yeah.
There's one form that there's a word that they use. He's Ashutosha. He's easily pleased. By every story you read about him, right?
Bholenath, call him.
He's so difficult to please by tapas. He tests a lot. You have the 9 Mar stories, the great Hindu saints of Lord Shiva. One guy had to give out his eye, Saint Kannapar.
Okay.
Right? So people don't actually know about these stories. So Saint Kannapar is this hunter who saw a Shivalinga in the forest.
So there is a difference here also. Like
Yeah.
in South India, I'm sure you must have listened to these stories. But in northern part of India, we say that he's Bholenath. He's very easily pleased. Like even if you go and just pour water on the Shivalinga, he'll be happy. More than happy to give you whatever you want.
Easily pleased is one thing, right? He's easily pleased. Giving you what you want is another thing.
Okay.
It's two different things. I'm happy with you, right? Let's say you're working in a company, your boss might be happy with you, but it doesn't mean he's going to give you a promotion, There's two different things. He's easily pleased, but he's also very hard to please at the same time.
Okay.
Right? If you go to the Vedas, right, where they chant the Shree Rudram, before they even start worshipping him proper, they'll ask him, please calm down, please remove your bow, unstring your bow, please do not punish us. There's an entire part of that first, of asking forgiveness to him, before they even start praising him.
Okay.
Because they have this concept where when you go, if you are a Devi worshipper, you are very proud, I'm a worshipper of Ma.
Okay.
You go with that spiritual ahankara, I worship Ma. But when you go to worship Shiva, you better confess your mistakes before you even approach him. Because even before he approaches you, his ayudas start flying at you.
Okay.
So when you worship Shiva, you have to go with another kind of reverence than when you worship Ma.
Okay.
So when you say Shiva, we have all these saints, like Kannappa Nayanar, we have Sirutonda Nayanar. You read all their stories of bhakti, you're like, okay, I don't have bhakti, I'm not at that level. So Shiva does test a lot. But there are certain structures on how to worship these devatas,
Okay.
gradual progression that actually helps you to reach eventually to these higher devatas.
Okay.
Let's say we have Shree Kula. Shree Kula is the worship of Ma Lalita Tripura Sundari. She is the ultimate, right?
Ultimate power.
Ultimate power. But you don't immediately go and worship her. You don't immediately, no guru just initiates you in her mantra. Because her sadhana is so subtle and we are all in the ground. We start with Ganapati.
Okay.
he is the Mooladhara, right? So I'm a mostly Ganapati Upasaka. I teach my Shishas Ganapati Sadhana. He's in the Mooladhara. His results are very easy to see.
Okay.
Earthly is like very worldly. Then you start with Ganapati, you go to Baladharpura Sundari, and so on and so forth. There is a Krama,
Hierarchy of gods.
hierarchy. But this hierarchy, they are still non-different from the main deity.